want to explore it, nothing too serious. Forget the world for a minute, before we know it, the future's the past. Seize the moment while we're in it, hold on to each other as long as it lasts. I don't care about forever, 'cause sometimes forever is over so fast. Hush, hush, baby, come in here with me. I want for you to go. No need to worry, there is no hurry to stay. We'll take it slow.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. The fans are filling the seats out in Boston, the site of our broadcast, and where the Celtics will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're enjoying a better winning percentage to this point than we saw last season, an encouraging sign for the players and the front office. And Luke Walton, the 26th head coach in Lakers franchise history, he said it was his dream job. It's the team that drafted him and where he won his titles. Guys, do you like the hire?
Well, I mean, he showed as an interim coach with the Warriors he could get the job done. They started out, Ernie, 24-0 when he was a Warrior coach. He broke the NBA record. So how in the world will you not get it? You went 39-4 overall. So you set the stage for what the best record in the NBA history ever had.
Well, I know Luke very well. He was my rookie. He used to carry my bags. He's worked with coaches like the great Phil Jackson, Steve Kerr. What I like about him is he has the right disposition, very laid back, and I think the young players speak his language.
Were you tough on him when he was your rookie?
I sure was.
What's the worst thing you made him do?
Go to Krispy Kreme and get me some donuts.
What was that, like 18 times a day?
That would be correct.
Time for tip-off.
More donuts, please.
Let's send it to Kevin.
Glaze.
But I just got back with these.
Glaze.
I want more.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The Lakers continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Thrilled to be back in Boston. The Celtics ready for that home court advantage. Any team that faces these guys know they're going up against a major challenge. They are undefeated with a sterling record of 9-0.
And it's in your DNA. You come up against a natural rival, you're going to be a little bit salty.
You know, that's what makes these games great. I mean, no love lost between these two squads. It's great competition with a little animus sprinkled in there.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, guys, Luke Walton played 10 seasons in the NBA, but it wasn't until near the end in 2011 that he started to consider coaching. Walton says, "I never thought about it until I hurt my back." Now, while he was out of action, Phil Jackson invited him to sit in on the coaches' meetings. Walton said, "I realized that I liked that side of the game." And Kevin, he succeeded Phil Jackson as head coach of the Lakers. Back to you.
It definitely did, David. He won titles when he played for the Lakers. Now he'll try to bring that winning mindset back to L.A. Clark, how long into a season do you wait until win-loss counts really start to matter?
I don't know if you can put a specific timeline on it, Kevin, but I think you kind of look at the season in maybe 10-day windows or 5-game windows, maybe a month window. It varies from coach to coach. For me personally, I would try to look at things in 10-day to 2-week windows and then evaluate from that standpoint.
Ready?
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope is the 2 with Ingram playing small forward. Then it's Ball. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the 4 slot.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. Plays it up and banks it in.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Ball with a wide-open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On offense, here are the Celtics. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Chalk up 2 there. Lopez has got his second bucket.
And, you know, Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his size.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Lakers passing it around. Lopez passes to Kuzma. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the night. Irving kicks to Horford. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
A top-notch post game is just one of the ways Horford helps his team. One of the more important ways, though, is because he's a tough matchup down low.
Here's Kuzma. Lopez. And Baines pulls it down.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Yep, that one goes.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Caldwell Pope outside. The pass to Kuzma. They double him with Horford. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Ball. Covered by Irving. 6 to shoot. Feeds the ball. Launches a 3. Here's Kuzma. Shot clock reset for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope against Brown. Here's Lopez. It's another look. The shot's good from Kuzma.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Irving. And no good that time. Good D by Lopez. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And stolen by Horford. The finish and the dunk by Horford.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now, here's Ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Kuzma can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 3. Baines dishes to Brown. Over Caldwell Pope, and again it's Boston converting.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
And Brown over to help. Ingram wide open. The three-pointer no good. Celtics have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And you look at this Celtics roster, a bevy of long, athletic wing players. They seem to be taking a cue from teams like the Warriors, who have found success with defensive switching and positionless basketball.
And he converts the layup. Irving's got 8 points.
Yeah, I like how Tatum surveys the floor. Great at looking for his teammates, especially when they're open.
There's the pick. Kuzma passes to Lopez, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Irving, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. 10 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Lakers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Well, you know, one of the things young teams typically struggle with is defense. I mean, no surprise that the Lakers have struggled in that area. A lot for them to clean up before they can battle with the big boys across the NBA.
And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Lakers.
And the three-pointer was their preferred weapon. It can be a risky strategy, but it's one that more and more teams have embraced over the years.
So it's the Lakers now, 11-point game. Pass to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And Brown over to help, and taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And then Brown with the dunk.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And I tell you what, Greg, they've worked hard for this lead. Their play calling has been superb, and the execution even better.
They double him with Irving. Kuzma passes to Lopez. Ingram with it, now guarded by Tatum. Ingram kicks to Lopez. To the middle, here's Ball. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction.
Goodness. Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Tatum. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Passes it to Kuzma. They double him with Horford. Here's Kuzma, guarded by Horford. It's off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Here's Ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3.
And their three-point shot is just off the mark to start the game.
But, Greg, it's still early. I mean, they've got to play their game and live with the results. If it's a good three-point shot from a good shooter, take it.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Tone setting, that's what I call it. Grabbing this one by the throat early on and then squeezing it hard.
And it's good, 2 points. Ingram's got his second basket of the game.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot, that extension he gets on it, makes it very hard to block.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Lakers trail by 15. Ball with it. With the shot. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Basket good. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Clark, thinking back to all the players you played with, was there one player who you just instantly clicked with on the floor?
Herb Williams was a teammate of mine for 2 years in college at Ohio State, then a couple of years with the Indiana Pacers in my pro career. And he's one of the smartest and best teammates that I ever played with. Had a really good understanding and feel for the game, had a terrific motor, excellent touch, really good athlete for a guy that was 6'11", and is a dear friend. So he was probably my favorite teammate. And, you know, when I went to the Pacers, he had been there the year before and really broke me into the NBA in terms of things that needed to happen off the court to help me be the best I could be. So I'm indebted to Herb for his friendship and his mentorship as I made it from college. Well, actually from high school to college and then from college to the pros.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Morris is checked in for Aaron Baines. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Irving. Both shots good from the stripe.
And how unique is this situation for the Celtics? I mean, one of the best teams in the league, and yet at the same time, still drafting top picks. You know, the after effects of a trade with the Nets that quite honestly will go down as one of the league's all-time heists.
To the paint. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bogut's got his first basket of the night.
And really aggressive. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Kevin and Greg, I'm telling you, that is he's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And the Lakers call time here. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And the story of that game was their terrific rhythm on the offensive end.
Yeah, I thought they were terrific at getting the ball moving. Played so well together that night. Really shared the ball and looked for each other at a high level.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Lakers.
Taking a look at some stats for Clarkson. How he did last season. Came in about 14 points per, 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Screen by Bogut. That's tipped. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. And again, the Lakers no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The Lakers in 5th.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And that one falls for Smart. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
Good on both. Lakers trail by 19. Clarkson kicks to Bogut. They double him with Horford. Here's Hart, covered by Morris. Here's Brewer. The Lakers rebound. Hart the pass to Bogut. Lakers passing it around. Smart kicks to Rozier. Shoots over Clarkson. Boston with a new 24. Horford no luck.
Well, at best, the defense was average. I mean, he must make sure to finish these layups. Got to make those.
Pass to Rozier. Takes it from 10. Jump shot is good. Rozier's got his first points of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Clarkson. Los Angeles with another miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
From the arc. The Lakers rebound. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And Brewer is so long. I mean, a capable scorer inside. He rises up quickly to get his shot off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot. One shot.
And more than ever, we see great passers at the 4 and 5 positions in the NBA. Clark, who do you think are some of the better big men passing in the league right now?
Well, there are a number of guys that fall into that category. I love Marc Gasol out of Memphis. I mean, this guy has a nice touch shooting it and passing the ball. Good feel for the game. Blake Griffin, highly skilled as a passer, particularly facing the basket. Really makes it tough for the defense. Those two guys, Draymond Green, you'd have to throw into that group as well. Nice big man passer. And even David West, although a role player, David can find open teammates as well as any big guy.
And Tatum over to help. Clarkson dishes to Brewer. He feeds it to Bogut. Hart the pass to Randall. Screened by Bogut. Kicks to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. Over Smart. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range. Extended out nicely and definitely bothered the shot.
And he has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the lip.
Trickeration. I like that, partner. That's pretty strong word creation. And you've got to be creative, though, whether you're commentating or hooping, especially when you're going inside.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Rozier. And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
.54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Connects from three-point range.
Tatum finding his groove now. He's got so much potential, Kevin.
Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Brewer, good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Fires from 14. Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, Kevin, he just clanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Hands of the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. .23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Horford against Bogut. Horford kicks to Morris. Back to Horford. The three. Smart misses. Now Clarkson. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so it's Boston with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Grinding away down low, man, just filing them down. Love the bully ball method. Paying off well.
Celtics leading by 21. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Celtics. Morris is the four with Horford in the middle. Smart is out there with Rozier. And it's Tatum in at the three, the small forward. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Julius Randle picks one up. The Celtics have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Marcus Smart. Will be at the line shooting.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Celtics franchise with the league-leading 17 NBA championships, their last in 2008.
Yeah, and with the talent and assets they possess, they might be in the hunt for banner number 18 before you know it. One of the beasts of the East, without question.
And so, Smart nails both of them. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 41% on the night. Poke loose. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart leading the charge. They get it again. Horford. Nice D from Bogut. The feed now to Brewer. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Here's Horford. A rebound by the Lakers. The dish to Clarkson. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Horford, no luck. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. Those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. There are times where you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Bogut, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morris with the bucket.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you inside, outside, and in transition.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Clarkson from deep. Traps in the tray. Clarkson's got 6 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Timeout called the Lakers. Clark, in your rookie season in the NBA, did you ever have a welcome to the NBA moment, you know, a play or a sequence where you were brutally introduced to how unforgiving the NBA can truly be?
Yeah, how about my first night out? Spencer Haywood ran me in circles, and I shot 2 for 17, scored 6 or 8 points, and he was in my head from the very beginning. Thankfully, the Pacers won that game because it was a forgettable night other than that. But Spencer Haywood, even to this day, when I bump into him, reminds me of how he disrupted me and distracted me in that first game of my rookie season.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tatum. And Irving subbed in for Rozier. Ball kicks to Randall. Lopez right side. Back to Randall. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Terrific body control by Randall. And one machine. You know, in some ways, Julius Randall is a throwback power forward. He's a rugged rebounder, runs the floor well, scores it inside, but he's got ball handling and passing skills that are above average.
And that one misses. And Randall, very skilled with the ball in his hands. He can rip and run.
Yeah, he's excellent in transition. That's where he thrives because he can put it on the floor well enough to get baskets for himself or create for others. And I think he's just got to refine and improve his own shot-making ability from the perimeter. And if that happens, watch out.
Lopez a screen. Ball no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Morris goes back up. And it's Baines missing for Los Angeles. They've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. This is to Lopez. He kicks it to Randall over Morris. Offensive rebound. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going for Tatum.
Well, they say the mid-range game is a dying art form, but after looking at this shot chart, they are injecting a ton of life into it. Whatever space is being offered up to them in the mid-range, they have accepted and have continually knocked down shots to make the defense pay.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And the Celtics leadership, very pragmatic. IT and Crowder both beloved in Boston, but they didn't hesitate to move them to get better and younger at the same time.
Shoots a 3. That shot off the mark. And the Celtics going the other way now. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
And what stood out to me, Greg, was the aggressiveness. I mean, seemed like they just were eager to get it done, wanted it a tad more than the other team.
And thinking about the Celtics' choice to get younger, perhaps a strategic move in response to the super team in Golden State, they want to construct their team to peak in a few years when the Warriors start to show a little chink in the armor moving forward.
The first one falls. Well, Clark, the idea of player loyalty has been a topic the last few years. From your view, do you think players have an obligation to stick with the team that drafted them if they can?
I'd like to see that happen, Kevin. I'm a bit of a traditionalist, and personally I think it's cool to see guys hang with the team that drafted them as long as they can move forward towards their aspirations and goals individually and as a team. I also never begrudge players that after a time decide they'd like to explore a different opportunity with a different team for whatever the reasons might be that drive that. But traditionally and personally, I like to see players be one-team players if all of the circumstances that lend itself to that being productive are in place. Boy, Kyrie Irving, he's starting to fill it up in bunches now.
Now the pass to Kuzma. They set the pick. Caldwell Pope kicks to Lopez. Back to Caldwell Pope. Drills it from outside. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Basket counts.
Well, I tell you what, I like the clip he's shooting at. Extremely effective. If you're on defense now, you got to get the ball out of his hands.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Smart. Tipped away. Caldwell Pope kicks to Lopez. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by the Celtics.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He dishes it the ball. Pass to Kuzma. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Kuzma's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I love how ball moves the rock. Incredible instincts on the offensive end.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Smart misses. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And Morris comes over to help. Here's Ingram. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Here's Irving. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed on 3 this game only.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And here's Caldwell Pope. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Memphis.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Ingram kicks the ball. They set the screen. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Look at that jam!
Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. Feeds to Caldwell Pope. And Brown over to help. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the shot goes down. And that's now 8 points for Brook Lopez.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Brown. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one. And Lakers head coach Luke Walton got his start as an NBA coach in Golden State as a top assistant. He said, looking back, he would have paid to coach under Steve Kerr with everything he's learned.
Wow, that's a high compliment from Walton. Kerr and Walton have very similar personalities, too. I mean, both are pretty even-keeled, low-key kind of guys. And when Kerr's back surgery sidelined him, Walton led the Warriors to the best start in NBA history. Pretty amazing.
The wide-open look here for Lopez. Misses the 3. The Celtics shooting a superb 63% from the field. Here's Irving, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Caldwell Pope. The Celtics have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Irving.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Well, the Lakers last season, the worst defensive team in the NBA. Again, offense was a little bit better. Clark, what's the key for them offensively?
Well, I think a couple of things. One, ball movement, utilizing everybody. Last season, they were bottom 5 in assists, top 5 in turnovers. And that ratio, those numbers, not conducive to good offense. You know, one of the undervalued parts of rebuilding is finding talented players of high character. And that's one more thing I like about Brandon Ingram. I mean, he's unselfish, a good teammate, and he accepts input from his coaches.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And he makes the first. And Ingram very quiet, very reserved, but Clark, he embraced the go-to role in his freshman season at Duke.
Yeah, and with his work ethic, the sky's the limit for this young man. He's humble, but very confident in himself.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better and better.
Here's Irving. Kuzma pulls it in.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Here's Horford. Rebound the Lakers. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Irving. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers take it the other way. Caldwell Pope dishes the ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And, Kevin, I really think it's important that shot becomes part of Ball's arsenal. He's got to get comfortable knocking down the three-point shot.
And that one drops for him. 29 points for Kyrie Irving.
He's been on the roll this quarter, really leading the way for his team right now.
Here's Ball. Off target with his 3.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole.
I love that. Yes, indeedy.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kill, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
Lakers working the ball around now. Yep, that one goes. Lopez has got 10 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Irving's shot is good.
And Irving is super aggressive on offense, constantly looking to shoot the ball. I love his mentality.
They set the pick. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. In the corner, it's Ingram. And Brown over to help. Lopez kicks the ball. And the 3 ball is good. Ball's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Count the basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Ingram kicks to Caldwell Pope. Up off the screen. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you see the quickness of KCP bursting to the rim.
Irving double team. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 33 points.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Here's Baines. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Irving. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 6 assists here tonight.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Lopez a screen. Pass to Kuzma. 1 second left. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Boston. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 35 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And now, folks, just moments away from the start of the third quarter.
Lot going on there as we welcome you back to Boston. That shot taken from the observation deck at the Prudential Center. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been two quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's five. The lengthy pair of KCP and Ingram on the wing. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Ball. And it's Kuzma in at the power forward. With some arc, and Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got 13 points.
And I tell you what, Ball has excellent speed. He's got good size, and his savvy shows up right there because he's cutting right into the heart of the defense at just the right time.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little high. Oh, wow.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
That Unleash Chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action. Lopez, and another three for the Lakers.
No explanation for giving up these wide open looks. Total breakdown. Unacceptable defense.
Shots good by Baines.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now, here's Ball. Covered by Irving. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per. 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Lopez dishes the ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Baines. And that one, good. Baines has got 4 this quarter.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Brown. Pass to Kuzma. He feeds it to Ball. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And he drops it in from the low post. Lopez has got 15 points.
Boy, the defense looked helpless there. I mean, he's going to lay it up every time when he's got a smaller defender on him.
Irving's shot is good.
And Irving is so fast on the drive. Even when he gets hit, he still finishes nicely around the rim.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. There's a screen. And it's sent back by Horford. In a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown's got the ball.
Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and wrecks defenses in transition.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside shot. In deep, Tatum drops it in. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Los Angeles with another miss.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Rozier, he's checked in for the Celtics. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Aaron Baines. Kicks it the ball to the inside. It's stolen by Morris. Horford attacking. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
These are the games that you love from Lopez. He's looking fantastic out there.
Well, it seemed like destiny. The Lonzo Ball would end up with the Lakers. He found his way to the team he grew up watching.
You know, and rarely do you see a team and player be such a perfect fit. But that's the case here, and the pressure will be on.
Oh, yeah!
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
There's the pass to Kuzma. Here's Caldwell Pope. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Caldwell Pope's got 12.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Lopez. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot. Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance. Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
The feed the ball. There's the pick. Here's the floater. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart for Boston.
This is the shot chart of a dominant performance. I mean, he's taking a lot of shots because right now he believes that every shot he does take is going in. And who can blame him with the way he's played? Simply outstanding work coming from him.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Horford against Caldwell Pope. There's the dish to Lopez. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending him.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
That free throw good from Brown. And the Lakers breathe a sigh of relief this summer, retaining their lottery pick that had a greater than 50-50 chance of falling to the 76ers.
And you know what, Kevin? That's a huge boost for the franchise drafting Lonzo Ball. They kept their pick, but that means they will lose their 2018 pick. No upside to losing games this season. They're going all in.
Both good from the line that time.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And Smart over to help. Pass to Hart. Bogut kicks to Brewer. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 4 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. Here's Clarkson. Los Angeles with another miss.
The defense was less than impressive there, but despite them not really contesting that shot, he still bricked it. Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Dishes it to Bogut. Back to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep, but they'll get another chance. Hart. Horford with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Inside, here's Brewer. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And checking out the numbers for Randall. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points per, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
The first one falls.
Man, I love the confidence Brewer has. An aggressive scorer and really a terrific teammate.
Brewer hits them both. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And at 6'4", 220, Marcus Smart with terrific strength for a combo guard, Greg.
I mean, he can just flat out bully most guards and even hold his own against the bigs. Beyond, though, that physical stature, it's his mentality that makes him special. He's a fire breather, just the type of player the Celtics look for.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And the jam by Smart.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Passes it to Hart. For 3, drains the three-pointer.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Misses off the left iron.
Boy, the defense had gone to sleep, so you got to knock that one down.
Feeds it to Brewer. Pass to Hart. Over in the corner, Randall. He kicks it to Brewer. Lays it up off the glass. Brewer's got 4 this quarter. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Lets it go with a 3. And Rozier pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Smart. That one goes. Counted. Smart's got 16 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Randall. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Brewer, good. He's got 12.
And Brewer has no shame or shyness when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc. And he gets the shot off quickly from there, too.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Clarkson kicks to Randall. And that one hits back iron. Boston shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Tatum's shot is off. LA's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. And there's the pass to Hart. 1:03 left to play in the third. Clarkson kicks to Brewer. Shoots from 12. Here's Bogut. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And nobody puts a body on Bogut, and then he makes them pay the price.
And it's Brown missing. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run. Randall dishes to Bogut. Here's the 3. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, awful defending, really. But in the end, they dodged a bullet. They can't let shooters get clean looks from outside.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Hey, Kevin, no idea what happened there, quite honestly. I mean, it seemed like he just mistimed that pass.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Boston. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Kicks to Randall. Here's Hart, guarded by Smart. Bogut controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And if you're wondering why Bogut's career field goal percentage is so high, put-back dunks like that have a lot to do with it.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, able to put on a show for the ages. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back right after this. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Lakers shooting well. They're at 45%. They've got Ojale. Shane Larkin is out there with Yabusele, and it's Nader in at the 2-guard position. That's the Boston 5. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And he comes up with the deuce. Ojale's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. And here are the Lakers. It's stolen. Here's the break, the finish, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Screen by Bogut. The open shot by Brewer. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And there was no effort on behalf of the defense. None. I mean, the shooter has to be upset with himself for missing that shot.
Hart the pass to Ennis. He dishes it to Bogut. Here's Hart. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just stellar court vision by Bogut. Sees the defense is unbalanced and then finds the open man.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Ennis. Offline with his 3. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. The shot by Nader, no good. Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. It's good.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Ennis misses.
You know what? He's never been known as a three-point shooter. Not sure why he continues to try.
Mark, we've seen a few active players have their own podcast that they produce throughout the season. You think that's a good idea or a bad idea for them?
Again, I'm ambivalent to that because the landscape is so different now with the social media platforms. And I like the fact that players have a chance to control their narrative, their story, through the different social media platforms, the Players Tribune, podcasts. Now, you have to balance that with your responsibilities and obligations to your team, your teammates, and your franchise. And so that's where it becomes a challenge, managing your time effectively and using it wisely. But clearly, players should have the opportunity to be fully engaged people beyond just playing the game.
Luol Deng is checked in for Hart. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Ennis with the ball. He feeds it to Bogut. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And a fast break now for the Celtics. An easy 2 points on the layup. Yabusele's got 4 points this quarter.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, I think the defense flat out gave up. I mean, didn't even try to get back into the picture on that fast break finish.
Now the feed to Deng. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Randall no good. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Here's Yabusele. Nice D from Deng. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. The big dunk at the end of the break.
I like the fact he had his head up immediately looking to make the dish down the floor. Get rid of it quickly.
And Los Angeles guys shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Randall with a screen for Ennis. From 12 feet out, they get the rebound. Tries again. And Randall throws it down.
So dangerous on the offensive glass. Randall in beast mode.
Here's Yabusele, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% for the game. To the paint, here's Bogut. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Here's Ojale. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And you know, Greg, it's hard to ask for much more than that because They're getting to their spots, and they're knocking down the shots.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
From the inbound. No good on that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Here's Ennis. Down low. Here's Brewer. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Larkin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Unloads from 9. Rebound by Larkin.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Ojale, that's good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Dang. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Boston making a switch here. Morris is checked in.
One shot.
The free throw off from Dang. Clark, the current era is so connected to fans through social media. Just how much has that changed the NBA, do you think?
I don't think it's just changed the NBA. It's changed our society and culture at large, and it's here to stay. I just like to see people productively and fruitfully use social media. And I would like to see less of the vitriol and hatred that is afforded for people to hide behind with their negative comments.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
Ennis kicks to Brewer. From down low. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection? Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Picked away. Fast break. Here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Hey, that's a big piece of the pie when you're talking about winning basketball, fast break points. I mean, because most of the time, those are easy hoops.
And it's Zubac atop the key. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
Nice D from Bogut. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 44% in the fourth, the offense with some ups and downs. Dang kicks to Ennis. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Zubac. Now the dish to Dang. Bogut sets a screen for Dang. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brewer. The three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count that one.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Down low, here's Bogut, and finished off by Bogut.
Yeah, just a forceful finish there. Bogut has that natural power.
Tice, and he bangs it home with one hand.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Dang kicks to Zubas. Here's Brewer. A three-pointer, no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Ennis kicks to Dang. In the corner, it's Brewer. For three, it's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Brewer's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Lakers. Tice, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Ennis dishes to Dang. He's looking for Bogut and finds him.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ennis passes to Bogut. Off on the layup.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
Kevin, that's how you get your teammates fired up.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And Dang brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all 3 levels.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Luol Deng. And Clark, we saw this a bit last season. When a team is up and it's garbage time, are there unwritten rules as far as shooting or scoring go?
Yeah, I think you always want to play within the spirit of the game, the spirit of the rules, the respect of the game, and the respect of your opponent. So, to me, that should be, you try to always do what's right and just and fair at all times. And late game situations create an environment where you want to always take the high road and play the game with a honoring attitude towards your opponents and the game.
And Brewer kicks to Ennis. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Lakers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Brewer. Shot clock reset for the Lakers. No good from Bogut.
He must hit that shot. I mean, the defense, non-factor. Very surprising he missed it.
Count that one. 18 points for Marcus Morris.
And you'd like to see more of this from Marcus. Attack that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. so he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Shooting for Boston. Will be at the line shooting 2. First free throw is good. Randall's checked in for Los Angeles. He's off on the second. A player who measures his impact, Greg, on the game at the defensive end, the 7-footer Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, and it's interesting. He said he was a horrible defender at the University of Utah. Soaked up the game from the great defenders in the NBA. Learning defensive 3 seconds, when to go, when not to. He's a master now. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year. This will put them up 1-0 so far against Los Angeles.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Poke loose. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Finished off the break.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Big time. I mean, it's amazing. Their crowd letting them hear it. And that's always inspiring. They want to see this thing get wrapped up.
No good from Bogut.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Nader, and he gets it to go.
Excellent awareness there, zipping the ball over to the perfect spot to score.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
It was amazing. More importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates. They did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but one man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.